All right, today we're diving into Cardano, ADA. This is a blockchain with a really big mission, to fix the huge problems that have kind of plagued crypto from day one. So let's see if it's actually got what it takes.
There's this big question mark hanging over the entire crypto space, right? Is it just doomed to be slow, super expensive, and honestly, just terrible for the planet? For a long time, it really felt like those were the rules of the game, the price you had to pay for this new tech.
And that's exactly where Cardano comes into the picture. Its whole reason for being is to tackle these problems head-on. It was literally built from the ground up to be fast, to be cheap, and to be eco-friendly. It's not an afterthought, it's the entire point.
Okay, so how on earth does Cardano actually pull this off? Well, the secret sauce is in its core technology. It's got a totally different engine running under the hood. We're talking about something called proof of stake.
And this is really the key to its efficiency. See, instead of that energy-guzzling mining that you hear about with other cryptos, where giant computers are all competing to solve puzzles, proof of stake is, well, it's more of a team effort. Users just stake their own ADA coins to help check transactions and keep the whole network secure.
So let's break down how this actually works. It's pretty cool. First, you stake your ADA. Think of it like putting up a security deposit to show you're committed to the network's success. Then, based on that stake, some people get chosen to be validators who confirm the new transactions. This keeps everything running smoothly and securely. And here's the best part. For helping out, both the validators and you, the person staking, get rewarded with more ADA. It's a total win-win.
And the result of all this? A huge benefit. By getting rid of that crazy, energy-hungry mining race, Cardano uses just a tiny, tiny fraction of the electricity that older blockchains burn through. This is its answer to the environmental problem, and it's why you'll often hear it called a green crypto.
Okay, so we get it. It's efficient, but what can you do with it? I mean, is it just about sending money back and forth? Nope. Cardano is way more than that. It's a whole platform for building applications.
Yeah, so besides just sending ADA with super low fees, you can create smart contracts. The easiest way to think about them is like digital vending machines. They just automatically carry out an agreement once certain conditions are met. And that ability opens up this whole world of decentralized apps, or DDApps. We're talking finance, gaming, you name it. Plus, you can launch new tokens, create NFTs, and of course, stake your ADA to earn those rewards we mentioned.
So how does it handle all this activity without just slowing to a crawl? The secret is its two-layer design. Just imagine a highway. There's one layer that's like an express lane, just for simple payments, keeping them super fast and cheap. Then there's a whole separate layer for all the heavy-duty stuff, like the complex apps and smart contracts. By keeping them separate, you avoid traffic jams. It's a really smart way to keep everything running smoothly. But, nothing's perfect. Every technology has its trade-offs, and Cardano's very careful, scientific approach is no different. It's super important that we look at both the good and the bad, the rewards and the risks. So on one hand, the rewards are pretty clear. It's energy efficient, the fees are low, and it has this super secure, academically reviewed development process. But the risks? They're real. That same careful approach means that new features can roll out way slower than on other platforms. You've got some major competition out there. And of course, like any crypto, the price can be a roller coaster. At the end of the day, its success really just comes down to whether enough people actually, build on it and use it. All right, so you've weighed the pros and cons, and let's say you're curious. You want to dip your toes into the Cardano ecosystem. What's the first step?
Well, it's actually pretty straightforward. First, you just set up an account on a crypto exchange. Then you buy some ADA. The really important next step is to move it into your own personal wallet. That's key for security. And once it's safe in your wallet, you can choose a stake pool to delegate to, and that's how you start earning those passive rewards.
And here's something you really need to know about staking on Cardano. Your coins never, ever leave your wallet. You are always in control. You're just delegating your stake's voting power, not sending your money away. Plus, you can unstake whenever you want, so it's totally flexible.
I think this really sums it all up, doesn't it? Cardano is playing the long game. It's all about sustainability, real-world use cases, and solid research, not just rushing to be the first to jump on every new trend.
Which brings us to the big, final question. In this crazy world of crypto hype where everything moves at lightning speed, is Cardano's slow and steady approach actually the secret to winning the race? Could that methodical, research-first attitude be the thing that gives it long-term stability? Well, that's a question only time and the market can really answer.